Oh. Okay. I was gonna like... I was gonna like eat the microphone or like scream in the microphone or something, but it's not that kind of a stream, guys. What's up? It's me, Punk Brock, everyone's favorite punk rock guinea pig VTuber. It's Sunday night. It is Sunday night. It's weird. It's 6:30 and it's like pitch black outside. Winter is upon us. Hola. Am I okay? No, I'm good. I'm good. I did think it was a funny... I don't know. Like, look, this is... Welcome to a continuation of the Punk Brock game series entitled... I have no clue what this game is about, but it's in my Steam library, so we're gonna play it. I have heard it is it's a short game. I'm pretty sure we're in for like an hour-long game, right? And then we'll see how we're doing. Maybe after that we'll do some Anagessa. I don't know. We'll see how effective this game is on my mental state. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. There's cigarettes. True, there are cigarettes. It looks very stylistically cool. That's the only thing I kind of know about it. I think it's a visual novel. I think it's like a short, weird visual novel. It's very like noir-y, very like, I don't know. It looks, from what I've seen of the gameplay, it looks very cool. It says Blue House, I think. Dishonest, hello. Good morning. Yeah, it's probably still morning where you're at. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend been? I guess some people have still got a day left. What have I done this week? Oh, you know what? Literally all day yesterday, I sat under the kotatsu and I played Pokemon Z-A, Z-A, and we watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which Raph is currently making their way through. Look, I was there in the trenches, all right? I was an OG Buffy watcher. That was my show when I was like a teenager. I fucking adore that show. I think it's aged fine. There's definitely some things that are a bit like mostly Xander. But yeah, we're currently watching that. But it's a nice show that you can kind of like put on the background and play. Can I tell you something? Can I be so honest? Can I be so honest and raw and open with you guys? I'm really enjoying the new Pokemon game. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun. I don't know if I want to bring it to stream. I feel like I probably could because it feels way less like linear. I don't know. Like I kind of just like the I need. It's a really fun game. It's very like. Honestly, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me, and it's nothing like this tonally, but like gameplay loop-wise, it kind of reminds me of the Yakuza games a little bit. Just because like you're just kind of walking around doing like side quests. I don't know. It really is ticking a lot of boxes for me in a good way. It runs totally fine on Switch. Heard really bad things. Well, I think it depends what you want out of the game. If you're in it for like a mainline Pokemon game, like you're not gonna get it. Like I think the way that you battle and the way that you kind of move around, and the way that you kind of limit it to one city, I don't know. It gives me Yakuza vibes in like a weird way. It kind of like tickles my brain the same way that Like a Dragon did, where I don't super need to focus on it. I don't know. I'm having a good time. Honestly, I'm having a really good time with it. It's like, it's really not that deep. It's just a fun game. Yeah, exactly. I like the silly Pokemon. I like silly Pokemon steez. And so I'm happy. I still do need to like, finish Scarlet and Violet. Cause I was enjoying them as well, but I don't know. Z-A, it's really doing it for me. It's fun. It's a fun game. Yeah, I would recommend if you just want to hang out in the Pokemon world and just kind of fuck around and find out. Like, it's nothing too deep, you know what I mean? But it's fun. It's a good game. I sound so defensive. Listen, it's fine. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Also, it's the first time I've picked up my Switch in like... It's the first time I've played handheld on my Switch for like, geez, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever played handheld on my OLED. Like anything handheld these days I play on Steam Deck. So yeah, thumbs up for that. Honestly, also, oh god, I mean, look, Raph made me watch the Animal Crossing direct yesterday. We were like midway through a Buffy or something, and Raph's like, "Oh, you have to watch this," and I'm just like, I've never seen somebody so like. I imagine it's what I'm like when I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of something I would ever get that excited about when they announce a new Danganronpa remake, I guess. Yeah, Raph was just like really excited and just like, yeah, there's squids. Like the Splatoon thing. Did I mention Splatoon? For some reason, seeing the Splatoon characters in Animal Crossing, none of it made me want to play Animal Crossing. Sorry. Like nothing. It will take, I don't know what it would take to ever get me to go back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. But like, it looks cool, and I am so happy for Raph, and you know, all the non-binary people in the world, the target audience clearly. But I'm just not that bothered. But it looks fun, and I liked seeing the Splatoon things, and I was just like, yeah, it really made me want to play Splatoon. All right, well, Zinc. It really made me want to play Splatoon more than it made me want to play Animal Crossing. I was like, shit. It's been so long since I played Splatoon. I barely touched Splatoon 3. I feel like I played the roguelite like DLC mode more than I played the actual main game. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been up to this weekend. Absolutely fucking nothing except for playing Pokemon. And I did, well, that's not true. I did a bunch of admin stuff today for my actual real life, which was fun. Hello, Bob. How many copies of Splatoon do I own? Well, counting Splatoon 1, the 2 copies of Splatoon 2, lovely callback, and Splatoon 3. I guess I have 4. I have a lot of Splatoon ambios. You've been packing? Oh, to move? Dude, that's exciting. That's so exciting. That's awesome. There are so many boxes. Oh, that's one thing I did do. So we have the web store. We have like the band merch web store that we operate out of our house. I did spend all of this morning like in the basement going through, because I came back off this tour where like so many bands on that tour are bands that I work with. So I came back with like 10 extra boxes and kind of was wading my way through there this morning. So that was fun. Basement Brocky. You move Wednesday. Holy shit. Well, that's awesome and exciting. It was funny because I came up here for the first time since, was it Friday? It was Friday I did the HoloLive opening stream, right? I came up to my office for like the first time since Friday, clearly. And there was just like, it was a bomb site. There were like open HoloLive packs everywhere. There were just like, I didn't even sleeve the cards. So like, it's winter. Well, it's getting to winter. So some of the cards had already started to warp. And I'm just like, oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Bomb site. I'm like, is that? I realize I said that. That's a real, like, my mom thing to say. You think that's an inappropriate way to describe a messy room? Now that I, like, actually think about the words that I said, that's just something that Janice would say for sure. It's like, oh, it looks like a bomb's hit it. I guess you don't really think about things like that. Check for an astronomical amount of money is just hanging on the fridge for closing. Checks still hold... I know, I'm turning... I started turning into my mum like a while ago, let's be honest. You said this house looks like a war zone? Yeah. Yeah. Or like... Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Been a nice weekend, honestly. Pretty chill. I already told the story of why I have the next 2 weeks off, right? Because the band whose drummer didn't turn up now don't have any members and cancelled the tour at really short notice. And so that's me, you know. Look, it's kind of good and bad. I'm honestly very glad for the time at home. But that is a nice chunk of money that I'm not getting. So subscribe to my channel. Membership on YouTube. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. I'll be okay. No members? Oh my. Are they official? So I don't know. So there is a Google Doc. Raph infiltrated. Well, I infiltrated the Discord and I passed on the Google Docs to Raph, and Raph read through it. Apparently, it wasn't great. But they haven't posted it. I'm not gonna name them just on stream. Just I don't know for reasons. But yeah, there's a Google Doc. There's a Google Doc. You know what the funniest part is? I infiltrated the Google Docky. I infiltrated the Discord server, and like you'd think me infiltrating the Discord server as Punk Brock would already be incognito enough, but no, I was like, nah. I'm gonna use my alternate Discord account just to make sure no one can pin it back to me. It's like I was just joining the Discord. I wasn't doing anything. But yeah, it was the kids were not happy. The kids were not happy, but yeah, everyone quit the band except for the singer. They haven't posted about it anywhere. They took down the tour posters. So the tour posters aren't on the... Sorry, I realize that like anyone... This is always the worst on YouTube where like... I'll have to put a timestamp in the... Sorry, YouTube. I have to put a timestamp in like the description which is like, hey, skip to this part if you want to see me actually play this game. I'm probably going to talk longer than I'm going to play the actual game. But yeah, they took down all the tour flyers. Bob, it was literally. They took down the tour flyers from the Instagram, but they haven't posted anywhere that they were actually canceling the tour. I'll have to. I was speaking to Egg about it because Egg literally bought tickets to the show, which for a start I was like, Egg, don't buy fucking tickets. I'll just guest list you, but whatever. So I'll have to see. I'm interested if they get like an email telling them that it's been cancelled or whatever. But yeah, pretty weird. So that's why I'm at home for 2 weeks. So I'm going to try and... Honestly, like, I don't know what I'm going to do stream-wise. I'm going to try and not, like, super burn myself out stream-wise. I just want to play silly games like this, I think. I have a few games that I want to play that are on my, like, list. Stuff like this. There's another game called The Long Reach that I might play tomorrow night. Yeah, I just want to play, like, little narrative games, I think. But also probably like I'll probably come back to No I'm Not a Human to try and drag some more endings out of that. But otherwise, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna get ready to leave again. Because after that I'm gonna be gone like till just before Christmas, and then I'm going to Florida for Christmas, so pretty much guarantee I'm not gonna be streaming while I'm over in Gainesville, so. But I think I will. You know what? I will be back for New Year's on my own. Raph is staying, and I'm coming back because it's cheaper. It's so much cheaper to fly the dates that I'm flying. It's so expensive to fly to America at the moment. You have no idea, which is wild because who the fuck wants to go to America? Raph is abandoning me. No, I'm abandoning Raph. To be fair. It is Raph's birthday soon as well. You know how you remember when Raph's birthday is? It's the same day that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 releases, December 5th. Unfortunately, we will not be together, but I will try and go and see it with them when I'm over there like a week or so later. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, I feel like I've got quite a lot of word vomit out of my system. Should I start the game? I realized that it's so interesting streaming games because like I think this is gonna be fine because it's like an hour-long narrative game, but it is so interesting. We'll have like a nice little chat, and then I'll start playing a game and everyone will just leave, and that's fine. I don't blame anyone for that. If you're not interested in the game, but it is weird the way that works. Whatever. I'm gonna play it anyway because I'm just gonna play it. I think it'll be interesting. Let's press start. All right. This is where I should have started the YouTube stream. Whoa. The grey October skies. Oh, we missed it by like a day. Fuck. Well, 2 days. This is very cool. The grey October skies vomited another bucket of rain on the last tram moving away in the wet innards of the city. Missed this one too, huh? Oh, this is me. You think to yourself as you retreat deeper into the useless hood of your soaked-through jacket, muttering half-coherent curses and reaching into the pocket for the blank, dead rectangle of your ancient cell phone. No, look, I like this is why playing Anagessa on stream is honestly like the best of both worlds. You thump your thumb against the matte black screen disappointingly. Even if you had ordered a taxi, you wouldn't be able to pay for it, thanks to your last client who deemed your service too low grade for his money. Stupid low-income son of a broke bitch. Through the static of the rain, your eyes catch a greenish reflection from the neon sign of the coffee shop. Flat. I always love games where it looks like, and look, I'm not saying that I can, but games that it looks like I could draw. I couldn't. This is like stylistically so cool, but it's like it's so like straightforward. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It rules. You start trudging slowly towards it, like some wet, depressed silk moth, sloshing the soup from your socks in your cheap sneakers with each new step. There's no need to hurry. It's impossible to get any wetter than soaking. The door gives way surprisingly easy, and you stumble into the well-lit, empty room, the shopkeeper's bell ringing feverishly. A barista swiftly raises her head from a worn-out paperback and says, with a tinge of disappointment in her voice, "Ugh, good evening. Hello, double Americano, please. Just a minute." While she operates the outrageously outdated coffee machine, you hang up your waterlogged jacket and settle your damp carcass on a bar stool near the heater. I wonder if she'll be okay with me hanging my socks over it. Well, the smell of my feet after a whole day of walking and meeting the most insufferable people in this city will probably make this place uninhabitable. I know, fully dogs out. What's your opinion on, like, if you're on a plane, would you take your shoes off? Would you take your shoes off if you were on a plane? I think I can at least take off my sneakers and put my feet directly over the heater. Ugh, I hope their ventilation works. Yeah, I'm the same. No, yeah, it feels inhumane, but I'm just like, I don't know, I gotta. I'll usually have, honestly, to be fair, I'll usually have Crocs on anyway if I'm flying. If I'm traveling, if I'm having like a full flight day, I have like Crocs on, sweatpants on, and like a long sleeve shirt. I am just like, absolutely like, do not look at me. The fear of being judged gives way to the fear of getting sick, and you press your cold, fishy soles against the dusty metal of the heater. Oh, yeah, that's better. Much. Oh, I can... The way that this is described is like, look, I know, obviously, ew, but like, I don't know. This is like, I can feel how nice this feels. Like, putting like a soggy sock-covered foot, like, over the heater. Oh, yeah. The barista brings you an Americano, side-eyeing your barstool heater situation. Some weather. You don't say. I haven't seen a flood like this since ever. You ain't from round here, are you? Is it that obvious? Nah, you just look like a delivery guy. You smell like one too. Oh, if you're talking about me frying my feet on the heater, I can... She smiles disarmingly. Nah, man, I'm just playing with you. It's just a figure of speech. You can fry your feet all you want. As you might notice, business ain't going so great today. Only frogs go to coffee shops in this weather. Yeah, hate them. They never tip. I mean, until you meet a human. She smiles once more, blinding you with her perfectly white teeth. Doesn't she drink coffee in a coffee shop? And extends her hand to you. God, I really fucking like the atmosphere of this game. I think it set the scene so well. Name's Rita. I'm Brocky. Nice to meet you. A visitor! Oh. Yeah, I do want to play. I think I'm going to play some more I'm Not a Human this week. That heater feels nice too, doesn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to my reading and you can get back to whatever you're up to. Call me if you need anything. I dislike... It does say France right here, maybe. Oh, wait. By any chance, do you have a mini USB charger? Mini USB? Wait, is mini USB... Mini USB is like the most obsolete one, right? Mini USB, yeah, that's a blast from the past. I'm old-fashioned that way. Some people confuse it with poverty, though. What can you do? Some people just lack perception. But I have to disappoint you. I ain't seen a mini USB since like 2006. That's okay. I need to start keeping up with the times. Rita leaves you alone with waves of warm bliss rolling through your body from the heater and upwards. The rhythmic patter of the rain is fractally reflected inside your brain, adding weight to your eyelids with each new drop. The coffee should invigorate you, but it only adds joules to the heat balance of your comfort. Your eyes finally give in and... Ooh. Hey, Squelbert VT, what's up? Thank you for the follow. What is... I love the sound, the Foley work there. Ring! Rita's ringtone wrangles you from sleep and desperately cling to the table, trying to balance yourself. Oh, you desperately cling to the table, trying to balance yourself on the stilts of a bar stool. Yes? Ah, shit, Tara. Really? Of course I'm on shift. Where else would I be? Aye, I'll come. Don't worry. I just need to find my swimsuit, that's all. Rita comes over from the counter and touches your shoulder. Listen, I don't want to impose on you or anything, but you seeing as you're so cozy in here, how about you just keep sitting in this chair while I quickly run across the street to give my neighbor my set of keys? It'll take 15 minutes max. Is that all right with you? What if someone comes? That'd be a miracle. What if I'm not the man you think I am and I rob you blindly? Good luck robbing an empty register. Ooh, this is like, it's always funny when people like display an alarming amount of trust in you. Like, I have only one time in my life ever picked up a hitchhiker. It was like, I was at like a rest stop. I was near like Glasgow. And I stopped at like to get like a coffee and stuff. It was dark. I don't know. And I come back to my van and I'm just like sitting in the van, like just like getting to drink my coffee. And someone knocks on the window and I'm like, ah! Why? Why are you interacting with me? And it was this like little, there's like pretty small, like, no, she wasn't like a young girl, but well, she was. I would say she like couldn't have been older than like 20. You know what I mean? And she was just like, "Hey, can you take me to like I don't know wherever the fuck?" And I was just like my immediate look. My immediate reaction is like no, like absolutely not. I don't want to interact with any people ever under any circumstances. So I'm just like, no, sorry. And then she's like, well, could you take me to like this station that's nearby? And I'm like, oh no, I'd rather not. And then she goes off and she's like, but I'm just like, then like I start feeling guilty because I'm just like, well, if she doesn't, like, I know that I'm not going to kill her. You know what I mean? So like, shit, like maybe I should take the 10-minute detour and make sure she gets there safe rather than like, I don't know. That's like, for me, like, I could never fucking imagine hitchhiking. Like, and this is as like a, you know, the fucking 6 foot tall white man. Like no, nothing makes me more anxious. So I'm just like, all right, come on. But it's, I don't know. I was just like, but then I like, I started asking like these kind of questions though, because I'm just like so curious and I'm so like, hey, like, why are you doing this? Like, why would you get in a car with like somebody you don't know? And she's just like, I don't super remember the interaction, but like, it was a similar thing. It was just like, I don't know. I was just trying to understand. I'm sure I was making myself sound worse, but I was just like, why would you get in a car with somebody you don't know? Like I could like hurt you. Like, you know, with obviously like no intention to do so, but I'm just like, and she's just like, like, you know, I've never had any problems. And I'm just like, I hope you never do. Like, jeez. I don't know. It still weirded me out. I still think about it. But anyway, yeah, it's always strange when somebody has like an alarming amount of trust in you. But I am somebody who puts an alarming amount of trust in people, so I don't know. I guess it works both ways. Anyway, where do we get to? Squilbert, what's up? Oh, Irish accent? I don't think Scouse is like a million miles away from Irish, to be fair. Scouse is my go-to. Scouse is my go-to. Oh, there is like a non-man character in this game. If I like doing a soft Scouse accent. I think I could do a half-assed Irish accent though. Susanna, what's up? Hello. Am I streaming at an hour that people can actually watch my stream? Is that what's happening here? I guess it's the weekend as well. Scouse certainly is an accent. I love Scouse. Scouse is my favorite accent. Again, I was born in Liverpool, so I'm predisposed to like it. I just never really got it. My sister's got like kind of a Scouse accent. It's funny though, because like my sister was the only one who was never born in Liverpool, but she had the strongest accent. If you don't know what Scouse is, it's an accent. England is such an interesting country because, like, no joke, no exaggeration. You can drive 30 minutes and you can be in a town that has a wildly different regional accent. And I feel like that it's interesting how few accents there are in America, considering how big it is and how far apart people are. Like, I know there are obviously some really obvious ones, but like, I don't know, England has some crazy shit. Like, ever go to Glasgow or Newcastle? Welsh is good as well. There's a lot of good accents. It's English, but so many different accents you can't understand someone 2 towns over. Yeah, it's like, it is wild when you speak to somebody in the same language in the same country and you're just like, I don't have a fucking clue what you just said. Oh, okay. Wait, when you were 15, you and your girlfriend and another girl met some random 40-year-old and jumped in the car with his mate who gave us a lift to somewhere. Yeah, it was a different time, I guess. Well, it probably wasn't. It's probably easier to get away with it back then. To be fair, I've listened to too many true crime podcasts, I think. I'm not even sure Welsh and Scottish. Welsh is wonderful. I love Welsh. I love Welsh and I love Geordie. Geordie's like Newcastle. Welsh is really... look, as far as like 2 accents that can like absolutely melt me, like Welsh and Geordie, 100%. I'm just like, oh. Very pleasant accents to my ears. Birmingham's the worst one. Like, never go to Birmingham. Never speak to anybody from Birmingham. If they start to speak to you, just tune it out. It's ridiculous. Scouse is also the most British food of British food. Look, that's true, yeah. Scouse is great. Scouse is a great accent. It's just a lot of like... So is Welsh, to be fair. Anyway, all right, sorry, honestly, this is like, this game has done a really good job of like setting the scene. Like, there's something so cozy about being inside when it's raining, like putting your feet over the heater. Do I really hate Birmingham that much? Nah, it's fun. It's just like really silly. It's just like it's just silly. I don't know. His dad's a language teacher. When he went to Wales, he struck up an hours-long convo with a random tour guide about Welsh. Well, that's true, because I mean, Welsh is also a language. It's a crazy language. There's a lot of L's, a lot of. All right. Anyway, no, I'd like to go for a swim. We're gonna keep it. No, we're staying in the coffee shop, right? It's warm in here. There's no way I'm going outside. Rita smiles confidingly, opens her umbrella, and slithers out into the street. Ever since Dark Souls 1 has like Welsh characters in it? The shopkeeper's bell rings softly before falling silent, leaving you alone with the sound of rain and the gentle hum of the refrigerator. You shrug, pull the wet socks off your feet with a squelch, and place them on a heater to dry. Ah, yeah. Then, with a quick glance, you notice a stack of paper napkins on a table across the room, which you hastily grab and stuff inside your sneakers in a futile attempt to soak up at least some of the moisture. You finish your double Americano with one big gulp. Are we just going to, like, take a nap? To your surprise, a shimmering clot of anxiety starts forming 2 inches below your solar plexus. But why? It's the fucking coffee. I hate coffee. Why did I even order it? The rain... Whoa. The rain grows stronger. The forms that the coffee shop is comprised of start to tremble. To grow disproportionate. Did we get roofied? Did she drug us? With faint specks of light scattered across its numerous surfaces, a pile of cups on top of an ancient coffee machine gazes blankly at you. You lock your eyes on it and jump from the sound of the bell cutting through the stale air. A rumpled middle-aged man wearing a grey... No, a soaking wet white trench coat staggered into the coffee shop. Whoa. This door does not adhere to fire safety standards. Good evening, sir. Pour me a glass of water, boy. He croaks and materializes 20 marks. Is this game set in Germany? A 20?! Your hand grabs it way before your brain starts calculating the ethical side of such an action. 20? It's 4 subway rides. 2 packs of cigarettes. 2 packs of cigarettes for a cigarette. En esta economía? It's still not enough to get a taxi, but I'm not little Lord Fauntleroy. Unceremoniously, you stuff your feet inside the mushy napkin linen sneakers and limp towards the sink with the finesse of an ex-paraplegic on high heels. There, you grab the first sort of clean tumbler, fill it from the tap, and give it to the man. I like how it's not even like upscaled. It's like they dragged the PNG. His trembling... Oh, God. Hang on. Too many cables. Oh, my living situation is untenable. All right. His trembling hand grabs the glass, pelicanly empties it into his throat, and thumps it on the counter. Then he gives you a long, piercing look with his blue eyes, shining in the center of the life-drained face. You don't work here. I'm substituting for my friend. His stare drills a sense of discomfort into you. Why do his hands tremble so much? An alcoholic? But he doesn't have a bloated face or any signs of bad blood circulation. Maybe it's Parkinson's, but... Don't forget to share the tips, he said, then turned around so swiftly that droplets from his trench rained all over the coffee shop. He bolted out the door, causing the bell to rattle metallically. You exhale and look at the counter to find a thick wallet laying near the empty tumbler. A wallet of a stranger who's willing to pay 20 marks for a glass of water. Choose fast. We've got no shoes on. Okay, look. I definitely would want to give him his wallet back, but like, do I have to run after him? Can I not just open the door and shout? Yes, we do. Oh, you're so right, we do. They're full of napkins. Then all right, I'll run after him. Oh, I don't want to go outside, though. You shake your head disappointingly, remove the moist lumps of paper from your sneakers, put on the disgustingly wet jacket, and run outside, pondering the vastness of your soul and the dizzying height of your moral stance. I mean, that's true. We could just fucking keep it in the shop. What am I doing? A grey silhouette is quickly moving down the street into the rain. You run, and occasionally you shout something like, "Sir, your wallet, man!" But the words dissipate into the rain without ever catching his attention. Deaf fuck. You think, full of kindness and humility. After a couple of blocks... Oh no, we're leaving the shop unattended. After a couple of blocks, the silhouette takes a sharp turn into the shabby alleyway between 2 worn-out red-bricked buildings. You pick up the pace. Oh, is he shot? The first thing you see in that alleyway is a flash, revealing the limp body of a man in a striped jacket. Then you focus on the shape of another man, flickering through a sheet of rain, holding something black and heavy in his hand. The sound of a shot ricochets from a myriad of raindrops and pierces you. Is it the fucking Wilhelm scream? Your stomach lurches up to your throat and you scream involuntarily. The stranger turns towards you, his lips moving, but you can't make out any words. Another flash blinds you. Are we dead? Oh, we got killed! Something warm is seeping onto your chest. The wet asphalt crashes into your face with the whole devastating mass of its shining roughness. Why is my shirt so sticky? You didn't make it to home. Oh. Oh, we just died? RIP. Damn! That's what you get in 2025.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That's what we get in 2025 for trying to be a good Samaritan, trying to return somebody's wallet. This is why we live in the world we live in. You try to do one nice thing. I guess we'll start again, right? So Oh, okay, I see. So I fast forward. So I want to stay in. I want to stay in the shop. All right. Let's fast forward to the next decision. Okay, yeah. Okay, at least it didn't take very long to get back here. I'm gonna keep the wallet then. Well, look, it's not that I'm gonna keep the wallet. It's just that I'm gonna leave the wallet alone, so it's not my problem. Apathy. Did you finally catch a break? Did the mind-numbing sequence of failures finally lead you to a wallet with a 20,000 marks? Really? That much? Emotions flood you. Not a single one of them is noble, but you giggle caustically and glance around looking for cameras. Well, either the coffee shop flat holds the privacy of its customers in high regard, or just hides the contrary really well. You decide to inspect the contents of the wallet more thoroughly. Oh, unrestricted tech solutions. Hans Luge, head of security. In the card section, there's a security pass issued to the name of Hans Luge, the head of security of Unrestricted Tech Solutions LLC. Can I go on like a real quick tangent? Does anyone know what I mean? If I said the phrase barcode battlers, would that mean anything to anyone? Barcode battlers? 1337? Shit, you're right. He's elite. Because it was a thing. I feel like it was a thing when I was a kid. It was basically like a handheld game device. Where, sorry, it's just because I've seen a barcode. There's a handheld game device where you had to cut out barcodes from like anything. So let's say from like a cereal box, and it had like a barcode scanner on it. This is before Amiibos. This is the proto Amiibo. You like scan the barcode, and it would generate like a monster or like a weapon or an item or something in this video game. And I never got one as a kid, because look, I feel like most of the things that I wanted as a kid I didn't get until I was like 30 years old. I'm pretty sure I bought one like at a car boot sale or something. It was like, whoa! Yes, Bob, I knew someone would know, and it would be you, Bob. The barcode on the Battler box was a cheat code. I don't know if I had the box, but I think they like, you got one from a car. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure I got one from a car boot for like £5 or something. I don't know. It was fun. Kids have got it too good these days, all right? You can barcode. There's probably a barcode battler app. You know what I mean? You can probably just... Sorry, I'm just going to hydrate real quick. I can feel myself dying. Oh, never get old, kids. All right. Anyway, that was barcode battles. Look it up. In the card section, there's a security pass. Yes. Jesus, he really does look like a head of security. Probably an ex-cop or something. The ultimate anti-Hobby Lobby game system. Whoa. Beside the pass, you see a half-faded VIP card from the casino Titanic. I guess none of us are above sin. With a bit of effort, you squeeze the wallet into a tight pocket. Oh, so we're just taking the wallet. All right, sure. It's safer this way. After some consideration, you rinse the tumbler and put it back exactly where it was. What if he comes back? This thought makes your breathing faster. A clot of anxiety reminds you of its presence in your chest. You bend down a bit too quickly and remove the slimy lumps of paper from your still not even close to being dry shoes. Then you rush towards the heater, put your wet, but warm, socks over your feet and... Holy shit! Yells Rita as she runs inside the coffee shop. You freeze as, caught red-handed, pulsates in your head, your breathing almost coming to a halt. Rita shakes a gallon of water off her umbrella and looks at you with a genuine concern. Did you really try to rob the place? Oh, what about the wallet? Prove the world your nobility and leave Rita the wallet, hoping that a creepy quasi-old man will come to collect it. Are you fucking kidding me? It's 20 grand. Tell Rita about the creepy stranger, but shush about the wallet. Ooh. I think I'll go with my first instinct, which was just to, like tell her about the wallet. Whoa, that's a really peculiar kraut. Oh, I wonder if this is set in, like, England or something. It's clearly not. If we're calling people krauts, we're probably not actually in Germany. She mutters as she puts the security pass back into the wallet. Your right eye twitches. You can keep the 20. I've no claims on the 20. You breathe a sigh of relief. She notices and chuckles understandingly. What, despite the rain, your pocket's still dry? In every sense but the literal. Where do you live? What kind of question's that? Very normal one for a person who wants to order you a taxi home. And pay for it too, don't worry. Be a man. Toxic masculinity has gone too far. Play coy a bit before giving her your address. Straight up give her the address. Why can't we just order our own taxi? I mean, I'll give her my address, I guess. A taxi home sounds nice. I live at 12 Zampano Street, apartment... Oh, you think the taxi's going to drive you straight to your door? Yeah? I don't know how tiny this taxi is. Okay, I'll ask the driver the dimensions. She pulls out her phone to finally order a ride. You shift your weight inside your wet shoes and think about the damp mess of today's events. Why was that man, that hand, so fucking suspicious? Who the hell carries 20 grand in cash in his wallet? What's wrong with your bladder, actually? It's about to blow up. You zip to the bathroom with a grimace that one shouldn't try at home. 3 minutes later, you casually walk out, drying your hands on your jeans. You carried your weight, you sir. Thanks, Rita. See you around. You raise 2 fingers to the ceiling and ding a brass bell on your way out. As you step outside, you're met with a glass of water in your face. Whoa. God, this game looks so cool. A murky taxi driver with a mustache and a post-acne uneven skin doesn't pay any attention to your attempts to find a comfortable sitting position in the back. Oh, that's me, with a hood on. His headlights, muffled by the rain, only illuminate a meter of the road ahead, sentencing the car to a crawl at about 15 miles per hour. About half a mile down the street, you hear a soft thud of a body. Oh, so that's the person getting shot. Oh. The driver frantically pushes the brakes, halting the screeching carcass of his car. A trench coat wearing shape opens the door and throws the driver out into the rain, GTA style. Oh, it's going to be the security guy. What? You stare down the barrel of his gun with the intensity of a soon-to-be slaughtered chicken. Hello? Oh, he's German. Hello? Hello? Again? Ugh. You swallow some bile that rushed into your mouth as Hans assumes the driver's position at the wheel and states casually, I'm not the killer, boy. Of course I believe you, Hans. Wait, what? How the fuck do you know my name? Not a killer twists his torso and once again acquaints you with his weapon. The Teufel sent you? Or was it some gun on Koji's side? Who the fuck are you, kid? Stop talking! He barks abruptly. You left your wallet in the coffee shop. You start wriggling in the back seat trying to pull his wallet out of your pants. A muzzle flash leaves a small hole in your forehead as your brains splatter the rear windshield. You don't hear the bang. God damn it! We died again! Alright. I think we'll still accept the proposal. We'll still keep the wallet. Maybe we'll change our mind here. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll tell her about the stranger, but shush about the wallet. Yeah, I tried to steal the heater. Unfortunately, it's bolted too tight. Yeah, I feel you. My teeth are fucking shattering. Did anyone come by? Someone did. A weird, pale German guy. Shaking like he had Parkinson's or something. It is also like freezing and wet outside, so can you really blame him for like, is it really odd if he's shaking? You give Rita a 20. He paid that much for a glass of water. Can you imagine? Whoa, well, keep it to yourself. Consider it your paycheck for today. You sure about that? I'm not, but I want to be kind and leave a good impression, so please don't test me. Oh, ask her to order you a taxi. Are you crazy leaving your personal information in a place where you've almost committed a sort of crime? I guess we don't want to get in a taxi? Well, you said it yourself. You quickly return the bill into your pocket. How far's the nearest metro station? Like half a mile from here, but you don't want to go, man. Trust me, there's nothing to do outside without a boat. But what if he comes back? You think, involuntarily clenching your jaw. I'm already terribly late, so let me order you a taxi. Do I look like a billionaire? You squeeze your left hand through the wet sleeve of your jacket. I can pay for the ride. Do I look like a charity case? Come on, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I can walk half a mile in any weather. Can you swim half a mile, though? At least take my umbrella. Rita, you know where to return it. She's a good egg. Oh, are we still going to find the guy getting shot, though? You step outside, muttering words of gratitude. The shopkeeper's bell rings a farewell, seeing you off into the concentration camp of late October's rain. That's a really interesting way of phrasing that. Every attempt at drying your clothes is washed away in the first 2 seconds of walking down the street. Rita's umbrella is rendered useless by an especially ferocious gust of wind that turns it inside out. You manage to close it and continue moving towards the seemingly unreachable metro station. The stormwater drainage gives up, and you walk ankle deep in rainwater, thinking about throat-tearing cough, a mind-melting fever, an ever-running nose, and all the other symptoms that certainly await you at home. With a strange satisfaction, you look at your sneakers squishing and bubbling with water with every step you take. You walk, counting your steps, swearing profusely, cursing God, clutching the wallet, and glancing enviously at the occasional car moving in the same direction as you. Fuck the cars, fuck the clothes, fuck my immune system. The only thing that matters is that 20 grand in that leather fucking wallet. Mercantile? Sure, but the possibility of not living paycheck to paycheck for the next 6, maybe even 9 months if you keep it frugal, and you always keep it frugal, warms you under a frantic storm. From behind a wall of rain, a building with a neon sight, Titanic emerges. Oh, so this is the casino. Your thoughts immediately jump towards a VIP card, patiently residing in the wallet. Should you? Yeah! We definitely shouldn't. We definitely shouldn't. The VIP guy, look at him. A padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a wave of warm, subdued lightning. 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men stand around behind a roulette table, not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bold, 6-foot-tall, refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. Ah, my Tinder bio. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. You shake the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. Ugh. Hello? Think fast. I mean, we've got a card. Let's go to the VIP room. You give in to your curiosity and slosh to the entrance in your wet sneakers. The goon in tuxedo stops you with a soft yet decisive move. He looks at you disinterestedly and says one simple, "No." But you pull out the wallet and show the bouncer your newly acquired VIP card. He squints and rips it out of your hand, then thoroughly inspects it as if it was some sort of an extraterrestrial artifact. "Wait a second, sir." The darkness of the VIP room swallows him in a matter of moments, leaving you alone to shift your weight from one foot to the other under the gaze of everyone in the casino. This is a stupid move because they probably have a limited amount of these and they probably definitely know who this guy is. He has his name on, right? Suddenly, you feel a gust of wind, the kind that only you seem to notice. It pierces you right through, sending the waves of goosebumps across the body. Everything inside you feels suspended on some tiny invisible strings, and the only thought your brain can muster is, run. Why? You spot 3 silhouettes approaching from the darkness of the room. The urge to flee to the metro, to the police, to get rid of the wallet, to cry for help, to flow down the drain along with everything the rain has poured overwhelms you. But you just take a deep breath and remain firmly rooted in place. The bouncer places his excavator bucket of a hand on your shoulder. On each side of him, 2 identically unpleasant men grow out of the ground and into the tuxedos, 3 sizes bigger than they should be. They greet you in unison with carnivorous smiles, and you stutter, You know, I've just got a call, and you are coming with us. I'm coming with you. Thank you for being sensible." And you walk beside them through the hall. Past the velvet couches with cheap cup holders and bronze tacky ashtrays. Across the room with infuriatingly obnoxious carpet. Passing the frozen in space waiter and the allergically snorting blackjack dealer. Through a technical corridor with crumbling walls and wires dangling dangerously low. Into the small but cozy room with a black and white TV with nothing on. A small refrigerator adorned with a single magnet from Sweden. The achievement I just got is it literally called Sweden mentioned. A glass table with coffee stains. A coffee maker with a mold-ridden pot and a pack of instant coffee beside it. A tiled floor that hasn't been met a broom in a while. A leather couch with cigarette burns. And 3 eclectically draped chairs. With a man, an old man, sitting in one of them, who raises the aquariums of his thick glasses to you and softly whispers, "Fuck him up, Anton." A skillful blow to the cheekbone sends you crashing onto the couch. Black spots menacing or mockingly dance in front of your eyes as you turn your stiff neck towards the old man. A dry, contemptuous expression creases his face. "What the fuck do you think?"
"Young man, be silent."
What?
"Anton, empty his pockets."
Anton pats you down and finds your dead cell phone, a damp pack of house blues, your slim wallet, and hands his leathery brick of money. The old man takes it and turns the thick wallet around with a certain degree of bafflement glimmering in his glasses. He opens it, runs his fingers through the cash, pulls out a security pass, holds it close to his face for an uncomfortable amount of time, and finally says,
This young man's loaded.
This is not mine!
Now, don't be shy. Did Toivo send you? He did, didn't he? But why? For what reason?
What?
And to listen, your friend has already shot my bookie. You're too late. Well, maybe you're too early. What the hell do I know about Toivo's operations? But despite everything, I, Andreas Finke, give you my word that we will let you go if you tell us what your goal is, and...
I'm not Hans!
Please, don't interrupt, and we'll even let you have your money too. Just tell us the name of...
I'm... Brocky.
Anton, do you feel as if our companion doesn't show us proper respect?
Anton ruminates for a solid minute. His irises bounce off the corners of his eyes as the gears of thought slowly turn inside his skull. Upon realizing the implication of his boss's question, he paternally squeezes your shoulder and nearly blows the stuffing out of your head with his monstrous fist. You spread thinly across the couch. You feel nothing but numbness in the place where your head should be, and a vomit boiling somewhere on the outskirts of your digestive system.
Hans, it's in your best interest to not lose the thread of the conversation.
I'm not. A wave of panic burns through every available instrument of reason. You lift a concrete slab of the back of your head off the couch and stare into the thick, pitiless glasses across the glass table.
Hans, I beg you, do not stall. I believe you've something better to do other than getting the shit beat out of you.
Tell him the truth, beg for mercy. Let's tell him the truth. I don't think begging for mercy is going to do anything. Andreas, listen, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not Hans. I'm Brocky. A very insignificant delivery guy in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong wallet. I don't know anything about anybody. A heavy smack from Anton interrupts your rant. It feels like he drove a spark from the back of your head. You burp apologetically. An old man scowls.
I get it.
Thank God.
Wait, who am I kidding? I don't get any of it. Anton, do you understand anything?
Anton shrugs.
Let me make it easier on you, young man. Simple questions, monosyllabic answers. Your VIP pass is obviously fake. Where did you get it? Or rather, who did you get it from?
I kind of stole it along with the wallet from a strange trench coat wearing kraut in the flat coffee shop.
You're referring to this wallet over here?
Yeah. Look at the security pass again. It's his face in the photo, not mine.
Anton, confirm.
He hands the pass to the goon, and a realization hits you like a brass knuckle. He's blind as a bat. Anton thoroughly examines the photo on the pass and grunts. Yes, not him. This Hans, he's way older, and he looks more German.
Great. So let me get this straight. You've met a mysterious stranger, stole his hefty wallet, and why the hell did you come here?
Well, I didn't really steal it as much as I didn't return it. And I've never been to a VIP room. I was curious. The old man lets out a delighted cackle. Anton smiles. Probably.
Curiosity killed the cat. Ever heard this one?
I suppose.
Young man, what is your real name? I know you've already said it, I just didn't take it seriously.
Brocky.
Brocky, what else can you tell me about this Hans fella?
Well, he had a white trench coat and very scary blue eyes. They were kind of looking straight into my soul. He was also shaky, like he had a real tremor, a Parkinsonian type, I'd say. He only ordered water, and then he immediately left. He even forgot his wallet.
He left immediately? In this weather?
Yeah, it was quite peculiar.
When did this encounter happen? As precisely as you can, please.
About an hour ago. It's been an hour?
The twins, eh? Have you heard the man?
You've already forgotten about their silent presence. Were they not breathing the entire time they stood behind your back? They nod solemnly and disappear as you stare into Andreas's nose bridge. He mellows into a sincere smile.
Brocky, you've no idea how much you've helped us, even though it was unintentional. Unfortunately, you cannot keep your recently acquired wallet, but...
He pulls out half of the cash from the wallet and extends his hand to you. God, it must be like $5,000. You smile incredulously, take the money and stuff it in your wallet that you pick up from the glass table, along with a cell phone and the keys.
Now, how about a cocktail on the house and a taxi home? You know, as an apology for the bruises.
Whoa. Thank you, but can I skip the cocktail? That's what you would say if your throat wasn't constricted by a cold, steely threat. Oh, is he killing us? Come on! You compulsively grasp at it, trying to pry it away for just one more breath, but you only cut your fingers. You raise your hands higher and find the tense hands of Anton. You cling to his tuxedo with your weakening fingers, trying to negotiate just one last breath. Oh, me now. Just one more. Anton tightens his grip and you feel the stream of blood running down your shirt onto the leather couch and then onto the unwashed tiles of the floor, down into the basement. Into the cold, cold earth. Just one more breath, please. Into the starless night that's being guarded by nothing but the heartfelt smile of a man in thick glasses. Soon it also dissipates, leaving you alone in the dark. I don't know. It felt like he was going to let me go. Hello, Raph. Oh, this is a cool game. It's called what is it? Is it called I Really Want to Go Home? It's literally like the scene is we're somebody whose phone has died and we're just trying to go home. So we end up in a coffee shop. I'm wondering like what. So I mean I definitely just shouldn't have gone in the casino, right? What happens if I just like what happens if I leave, I wonder? Sorry, Rita. I don't like taking on more responsibility than absolutely necessary. How far's the metro? Oh, so I wonder if this is just the same, but then I don't have the wallet. About half a mile. Did you finish your coffee? Yeah. And give me $2.50 and let's go. We're heading in the same direction. Nice. Your slim wallet coughs out the last 3 marks. Rita hands you back 50 Pfennigs. Is this Germany? I know Deutschmarks is like old German currency. I don't know what Pfennigs is though. That doesn't sound German. Is it maybe like Scandinavian? Just enough to buy 1 metro token. You slip your almost dry feet into the cold, slurping sneakers. Disgusting. With an unveiled revulsion, you push your hands through the cold insides of your wet jacket. Oh, there's nothing worse than putting on wet clothes. Rita smiles sympathetically and takes an umbrella from behind the counter. The rain seems to have known about your plans to leave the coffee shop because it pours harder than ever, almost turning into a waterfall. Rita pulls the door and runs outside, simultaneously opening her umbrella. Unfortunately, the umbrella proves ineffective against the horizontal rain, and she immediately catches a fistful of water with her face. She curses silently and offers you a spot under the umbrella, but you make a vague gesture with your hand, signaling your indifference to being 5% less wet. After the 3rd attempt at conversation between you is disrupted by yet another especially ferocious wave of rainfall, both of you sink into despair and quietly trudge along the streams of precipitation. Rita's visibly angry. You feel nothing but numbness of joints and a strong desire to pee. Finally, we're back here. A building with a neon sign, Titanic, emerges through the wall of rain. Rita yells something that could be interpreted as, "This is fucked! Let's go inside!" However, considering the distance you've already covered, the metro station shouldn't be that far away. Go in your pants, they're wet already. Honestly, it might warm you up at least. Go inside Titanic with Rita. Keep walking to the station. I think we'll go inside. Because we're not trying to get in the VIP area this time. We're just hanging out. A padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a wave of warm, subdued lighting. Rita loudly whispers all kinds of curses as she shakes the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men stand around a roulette table, not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bold, 6-foot-tall refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. Across from, did I forget the name of the game? I'm curious, so I want to know the full story. Across from him, a somewhat Asian girl. How are you somewhat Asian? Your age with wet blonde hair covering her shoulders sits at the bar. She raises her glass as she notices you two. Rita promptly works up to the bar. You trudge along indecisively. Why? Well, what else is there to do? Oh, it's Rita's friend. Where's she from? I guess she could be Scouse as well. Rita! Whoa, girl, when did you get this drunk? And where's Koji? I don't know. Why do you want to see my father? You know, Silver Fox is still Fox. Ew, no. Take a lap. Think about your behavior. Relax, I'm just fucking with you. Unless... Rita! Who's this wet rat next to you? The name's Brocky. Nice to meet you. And I'm not a rat. I'm a guinea pig. I'm a nutria. Oh, nutrias. They're the ones with yellow teeth, aren't they? Yeah, I'm tired. Let's do shots. Every whim for your money. I'm a bit broke today. He's a delivery person? Ah, the most persecuted minority. Well, okay, I'll bankroll you. I don't like feeling like an alcoholic. What about me? You're on duty? Oh, come on. I'm not a firefighter, for fuck's sake. The 3 of you have vodka shots. The warmth is spreading through your body, and you realize just how cold you really are. Oh. Nice weather, huh? Oh, Tara, here's your key. I gotta go. I just realized that I didn't close the coffee shop. Oh, this is the oh, I see. This is the friend who she leaves to give the keys to. Thank you, darling. Brocky, see you around. Silently, you raise 2 fingers. More vodka? Yeah, sure. What's the occasion? The end of my relationship. We broke up. Well, to be honest, I got dumped. Well, cheers. She downs another one. You keep up. Victor, why are you bothering with shots? At this point, just give us a bottle. But Koji said... Victor, darling, Koji's not here, so don't fuck with me on his behalf. Hey, manners. Cheers, Brocky. Come on, so ward off the colds. Oh, man. Gracias. So how long have you and Rita known each other? I don't really know her. I just walked into flat and... Salut. Whoa, man. Tara touches your jacket and immediately pulls her hand away. Oh, you're like soaked. No shit, Sherlock. Come on, I sincerely want... She slides off the bar stool and grabs your shoulder. Let's go to my and Rita's place. You need to dry your clothes. It's just across the street. Come on. Come on. I'm not inviting you over to fuck. My heart's all sorts of broken. Jesus Christ, you fucking men. I'm a nutria. So sorry, darling. I forgot. But what if she's crazy? No, let's go. Fuck it. But I need to go home. Why? Alright, I'll go with you. Hell yeah, Victor. Can we have our vodka to go? The bartender rolls his eyes and smiles as Tara grabs first the bottle, then you, and pushes the door open. Together you step into the creaky corridor with washed-out wallpaper. Welcome to my and Rita's humble abode. Humble? It's a bloody mansion. Oh, I know. 55 square feet with a dryer and a dishwasher for only 150 marks a month. 150? You guys have got it way too good. I pay 400 for my shithole. I don't even have a dishwasher. I know a guy who, my father. Alright, get your ass to the shower. I'll put the kettle on. Why are you so caring? Because I'm gonna fucking kill you, that's why. You know, total dismemberment and, decapitation? No, dismemberment includes decapitation. The word I'm looking for is defenestration? Disembowelment? Yes! No! Well, maybe. Whatever. Will you give me a towel? Just use the hand one, royal blood. That's Sir Royal Blood to you. I like how the fucking image just disappears off the screen and doesn't have any legs. She walks into the kitchen as you hang your waterlogged jacket on the door, leave your shoes under the heater, and walk into the bathroom, clicking on the light switch. Maybe we're in Berlin. What is Pfennigs? Pfennigs. What currency is that? That's where we're at. That's where we are. Ew. This is always the case when, like, rich people move into, like, nice houses. Oh, and, like, don't take care of it. Oh, not rich people. Just, like, people, move in to, you know what I mean? Move into, like, nice houses, but, like, don't really give a fuck and don't have any responsibility and just trash it. A single light bulb illuminates the pink-tiled walls. A ceiling, tastefully sprinkled with black mold, and a worn-out violet carpet with a cartoon frog that also hasn't been spared by the passage of time. Like, it's German? Oh, okay, so we are in Germany. I wonder why we... Oh, interesting. The Pfennig is from... Yeah, huh. I guess we're not German. Why are we calling people Krauts then? That's weird. Yeah, dude. So there was this, like... Have you ever heard of it where I forget what the term is, but you basically, like, you pay like an incredibly low amount of rent to basically be a caretaker for a property. So I used to know there was a place near Birmingham, actually, worst accent in the country, where there was a big, like, abandoned college, and it was like a modern college building, but, like, clearly it just, like, it closed down for whatever reasons. And so this group of people who were like, did my sister do that? Possibly, but I'm just, yeah, this place was like, there was this, all these, like, they were all just like people in bands and stuff, and they moved in, and it was like, the vibe was so cool when they first moved in, and they would, like, because it was just like a bunch of empty space, like the bedrooms were classrooms. I think they still live there. It's like fun. So they, like, their bedrooms are in, like, former classrooms, but, like, they would let bands, like, sleep in the kind of, like, reception area. And when like they first started doing it, like, we stayed there, and it was, like, awesome, and it was really cool, and it was just, like, super fun. And then, like, every like 6 months that passed that I would go there again, it would just get, like, a little more, like, worn down, because they just didn't give a fuck, and they wouldn't, like, do any upkeep on it. So, like, all the toilets would stop working and stuff, and they wouldn't fix anything. And it just, I don't know, it just reminded me of that. Anyway, what the fuck? I feel you, Forg. You say wearily as you close the glass door of the shower cabin. The hot water beats the goosebumps out of your skin, flows down to your feet, and restores their sensitivity. Lost in a labyrinth of drunken thoughts, you lose the sense of time. Only when the once hot water turns almost cold, you realize you've probably overstayed your welcome. On a washing machine, Tara has left a grey towel stained with peroxide, along with a triple XL shirt emblazoned with an AutoCare logo, and socks that are at least 3 times too small for you. Tara's a babe. She's single now as well. Maybe we should give her some time, but... You put on everything plus your slightly wet boxers as you stare into the darkness of the bags under your eyes as you dry your hair, contemplating all the choices that brought you to this moment. As you exit the bathroom, a muffled sobbing from behind the closed kitchen door reaches your ears. Oh my god, I just put it together. I think the person that gets shot is Tara's dad. I think that's what it is. I think that's Tara's dad who got shot. Peering down the dark hallway, because it mentioned that he was Japanese. That's the only reason I would assume. You can make out the blurry shape of your jeans draped over the heater. They probably are still wet, but at least warm and quasi-wearable. Get dressed and fuck off without drawing her attention. Try to console Tara. Obviously, she's just been so nice to us. Why would we leave? Probably because we'll die. Oh, okay. I thought this was like actual poison. You push open the creaking kitchen door and see Tara drinking straight from a bottle of vodka. Salty streaks of tears have drawn reddish lines all over her cheeks. Slowly, as if not wanting to draw any attention, you sit beside her and ask, Tara? She puts the bottle on the table and swiftly wipes her face, smearing her mascara all over the face. Her red eyes find you through a veil of tears and ask, Brocky? Thanks for the t-shirt. What happened? She breaks down into silent sobs. Awkwardly, you embrace her with one hand and sigh heavily as you feel her burning wet face on your t-shirt. I fucking knew it! My father died just now. He was killed by someone. Brocky killed. Her halting speech reaches you through the sobs, and the meaning of her words hit you like a ton of bricks. They said I need to go to the morgue to identify him. He had his wallet on him. An old Asian man in a striped tuxedo. Fuck, Brock, fuck! She recoils from you and freezes. The only thing you manage to squeeze out of yourself is, I'm sorry. Thanks! She stands up and paces the room. Maybe it wasn't him? Maybe someone stole his wallet and... She reaches for the almost empty bottle. An unexpected impulse compels you to grab it before she does and make a big gulp with your eyes closed. Why? Jesus, why? She whimpers as she slides down the wall onto the dirty floor near the refrigerator. You walk up and sit down beside her. I should go there, shouldn't I? Yeah. Is this okay if I just sit here? 5 minutes. Just 5. Tara bursts into tears. You squeeze her shoulder, wishing to shift the pain towards your fingers and help exercise it from her body. Tara. Brocky. You need to go. You too. Home. Let me order you a taxi. Come on, you've done more than... You tug on the t-shirt, signaling to her that she's already given enough to a random delivery guy who happened to meet her roommate and somehow ended up being beside her during the toughest moment of her life. Don't mention it. It's my ex's. Ha 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 ha. I thought... Half an hour ago, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I wish I... Heart-wrenching sobs interrupt her speech. Fuck! I have to go. I'm ordering you a taxi. You do not resist. Tara finds her phone and orders you a ride to the Zampano 12. You thank her into the emptiness of her loss. She smiles a pale smile and asks for a cigarette. You smoke in silence, waiting for the car to arrive. You express your gratitude again. She flicks off the words along with the cigarette dust, clenches her jaw, and stops crying. You hastily get dressed and go downstairs together with Tara. The clouds have cleared, revealing a starless night sky. She hugs you goodbye. Be strong. With the last words of platitude you tell her, before crawling into the vomit-smelling insides of the taxi. You arrive home too late, shake the wet clothes off, and sit on your bed for 45 minutes, replaying in your mind what happened in that faraway kitchen. Poor girl. Not so happily ever after. Get home. You don't notice how quickly you fall asleep. The first rays of morning sunshine crawl across your face, almost waking you up, but luckily they get blocked by the heavy clouds of an oncoming storm. It's 6:40 on your only day off. You keep sleeping. I wonder how many endings there are, though, because there's still, like... It's interesting that how, like... I feel like I have quite a lot of information. But maybe, like... Like, what did we learn? Because, like, what... Do we know why? Oh, I think the... So I think her dad was a bookie, right? Because the guy in the VIP area was like, one of my bookies was killed. But I think there's probably like, I'm sure there's like more endings, right? I wonder if I can see on Steam. Let's see. It says I've unlocked 5 of 13. So there's probably 13 different endings. There's an achievement that's called Just Like Dark Souls. Die a gruesome death. So like there's a good ending, I think. There's an achievement that's called 1312. That says kick a cop. I really like games like this that are just like so short and simple. I wonder if we should try and get another ending. I kind of do want to kick a cop. So, I'm trying to think. Let's, now that we can kind of like skip around a bit. I think so we keep the wallet, because if we run after him, we immediately die. There's also an option that we can keep the wallet. I'm trying to think of what the other, like, I'm trying to think of like what the, you know, like the decision tree is. Because we could leave Rita the wallet. Because if we give Rita the wallet, she gives us money and then gets us a taxi. And if this, then we either get to leave with her or she'll call us a taxi. I think if we get in a taxi, because we've already looked in the wallet and we already know the guy's name, right? So if we end up in the taxi with him, I think we're always gonna die. So we don't want to end up in that taxi with him. Let's keep quiet about the wallet. Because I think if I get in a taxi... Yeah, I think we... Oh, so we can go inside Titanic. Or we can... you know what? Let's just try and walk home. Let's just try and walk home. And see what happens. After only a few minutes of walking in the mockingly weakening rain, you arrive at the entrance to the metro. Near the station, there's nobody in sight. Not even any cars, except for a single police vehicle quietly corroding through the cracks in its paint. Without paying any attention to this little detail, you push the carved doors open. To find yourself under the gaze of an entire police station. Well, it's only 3 cops, but they do look intimidating. Fuck. You mutter under your breath. You feel a bead of sweat forming on your forehead as you try to walk as innocently as possible towards the subway booth, praying silently that you won't attract any more attention from these cops. The prayer goes unanswered.
Sir, excuse me. Sir, wait a minute. Can I see your ID, please?
You freeze. The policeman looks at your face as it drains of colour, with a hint of disbelief. Blood loudly pumps inside your temples. How can I not look guilty? You ask yourself as you pull out a fat... Whoa, no, that's the wrong wallet! A fat wallet from the pocket of your jeans. Wrong fucking wallet. Your hands shake. You try to force the wallet back into a pocket of your jeans, but for some reason it just wouldn't fit. Whatever. You pull out your real wallet from the inside pocket of your jacket. Thud. Hans's wallet falls to the ground. You rush to take it, but the cop is faster than you. He grabs it right before you can, stands up, opens it, and his eyes widen at the load of cash lining the leathery insides. He pulls out a security pass, compares the photos of Hans with your shivering face, and says dryly,
Where did you get that?
A second cop approaches you and casually unholsters his gun, but he doesn't point it at you. He just makes sure you're aware that he has it. You chuckle nervously.
Hans Luge?
No, listen, I'm not the
owner of this wallet?
Yes.
So how did it come into your possession then?
I found it.
Pack him up, Jim.
But what about... That's it? I don't even get a chance to kick him? Oi, 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 oi. Okay, I've got an idea then. So we'll stay in the coffee shop. Or we could just leave, actually, without even finding the wallet. My other thing was I was just going to leave the wallet. So we keep the wallet. But then give Rita the wallet. Oh, we could be coy. Oh, wait, no. Maybe this takes away the opportunity for us to walk. You know I can't give you my address. Relax. I'm not going to bust your door in the middle of the night with a guitar string in one hand and a bottle of lube in another. I just want to help you. But why? For the biggest karmic payback of my life, obviously. Whoa. All right, I'll give you my address on one condition. You give me your phone number. You know, to learn about the wallet, the fate of this wallet later, of course. Of course. She gives you a half-ironic smile and scribbles her numbers on a napkin. I live at 12 Zambanas. Okay. Oh, so this is just going to be the same, right? I'm going to die, aren't I? Oh, it won't let me fast forward if I haven't chosen this. That's cool. But I have already done this, so... Yeah, will this not end up with me getting shot? Oh! Oh, it is different. Oh. Blue reflections of the police lights dance on every surface of the nearby building. Through the windshield, you see a silhouette of headlights swerving towards you. Hear the screech of tires. And feel the... Oh, maybe it's because I stalled. Because I carried a conversation with her for a bit longer. It kind of changes things a little bit. And feel the force pushing you out from the back seat. Are we going to get fucking killed in a car accident? Your flight is accompanied by the loud crack of either your skull or the windshield, which you effortlessly break through as you fly over the crumpled accordion of the cars. The end point of your trajectory turns out to be a police light that softly sinks inside your ribcage. Oh, just like Dark Souls! Die a gruesome death! You try to take your last breath, but only manage to gasp for air. Oh, great. Fantastic. Come on, I want to at least kick a cop. Okay, so this time I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to even walk home, I think. Yeah, keep walking to the station, because then I'm gonna come across the cop but I won't have the stolen wallet. Oh, the police car isn't here. Oh. The rain gradually transforms into a solid wall of water, causing you to lean forward, to pant and to curse. You inch towards the carved doors of the metro station as your breathing becomes more arrhythmic and your thoughts more scattered. Finally, you push through into the empty hall with a marble floor and partially faded mosaic on the wall, depicting a man shearing a sheep. Below the mosaic is a subway booth. You approach it, almost skipping, and smile at the scrawniest grey-faced clerk in the city. "1 token, please," you say as you pull out your wallet and shake a single 50 pfennig coin out of it.
It's 65 pfennigs.
Oh, lisps the clerk. Lisps. He then sneezes and trumpetly snorts into the rigid napkin. "Since when?"
"The fare was raised yesterday."
"But I only have 50. The rain is devastating. I need to get home, please."
65. I would let you in if it was up to me, but if it was my personal metro station. But unfortunately for you and me, the city owns the whole metro, and the city sets the fares.
"Please, man, cut me some slack. There's nobody here besides you and me. You can let me through without anyone even noticing."
Don't play that game with me, young man. I will call the police. I will. Let's say today I let you in for 50. Somebody tomorrow comes and he only has 40. Well, I let him in too, and then what? Every bum in the city get a free ride? Do you realize what that would mean for the whole...
You look at the dim lights reflecting in the eyes of the clerk with desperation. He continues to wash you over with the waves of monotone bureaucratic babble. Ouch. Am I buying a ticket from Catface? I guess I am now. Your hand spasmodically clenches into a fist. Well, screw him! If the petty moral doesn't want my money, that means a free ride for me. Silently, you turn around and walk towards the turnstiles without interrupting the never-ending rant. Placing your hand on them, you prepare to cross this whole neighborhood out of your memory with one swift jump, but a gnarled hand with yellowish nails falls on your shoulder.
"Sir, did you put the token in?"
An old voice behind your back inquires mockingly. How did I miss him? Yeah, I did. It just kinda... You move swiftly, hoping to shake the hand off, but the grip only tightens, sinking under your collarbone with unexpected power. Oh, you fuck, it really hurts!
"Young man, don't take me for a fool."
I get it, let me go. Devastated and broken, you stumble back into the street and place a cigarette between your lips. It immediately gets yanked out by the wind, which proceeds to play with it for a solid 5 seconds before dumping it into a nearby puddle. A car drives by, splashes you with a waterfall of dirty water. Jesus Christ, what have I done to deserve this? You realize how silly you must look with your hands raised to the sky and awkwardly put them back in your pockets. You slouch and walk against the wind, heading to nowhere in particular. Why is it always against the wind? To the metro station, I go against the wind. From the station, I also go against the wind. The fuck is wrong with you, wind? Are you fucking with me? Just like that stupid fucking clerk, the virgin-looking mumbler yapping and lisping with a cock in his mouth. Oh, I need to gouge his beady eyes out, bite his wrinkly nose off, just to make him swallow his own snot, along with the streams of blood, and crush his skull into a red paste. And the guard too, that old fuck. I barbecue his ass on the third rail so his corpse gets evaporated into a cloud of crispy dust with an oncoming train. Also the fucking clientele and the fucking management. Why the fuck did they allow them to not pay the delivery fee if the merchandise is defected? I still fucking delivered it all the same. It's the manufacturer's fuck up, not mine. Oh, I would burn the whole fucking warehouse down along with every item on it. I would die in that fire too and reincarnate into a tsunami of shit and piss and crush and sink this whole fucking city. Wait. Where am I? Oh. You suddenly find yourself near the red bricked worn out alleyway. Oh no! Are we gonna get shot? After all that? Deep down this alley, the rain washes the back of a man in a trench coat. Gotta ask him how to get anywhere here. As you approach the man, you realize that he's not alone. In front of him, a scared Asian man in a striped tuxedo squeezes into a wall. It should concern you, but the steam engine of hatred propels you forward. Oh no. I don't want to do it either, but if I don't, they'll kill my... The Asian man notices you and opens his mouth wide, extending his arms towards you. Through the sheets of rain, you still spot a glimpse of an animalistic fear in his eyes and stop dead in your tracks. Ah! The flash blazes softly, illuminating every wet surface in the alleyway. The sound of a shot ricochets off a myriad of raindrops and pierces you. Your stomach lurches up to your throat. The Asian man looks at his killer with a genuine surprise and lowers his arms. You scream involuntarily. So this we've had this ending, right? Yeah. I wonder what else I can do. Though I know the fucking Wilhelm scream. The William scream. I feel like there's got to be like a good ending where you can get home and you have all the money maybe. Maybe if we go to the bar. Maybe if we go... Okay, hang on. So let's stay. I want to get the wallet. Yeah, let's tell Rita about the wallet. And then I think if we leave... So I think if we go directly to the station, we get fucked. So I think we go inside the Titanic, but we don't try and go in the VIP area. We just sit at the bar. We're probably going to meet Tara though, right? Or maybe not, because Rita left to give Tara the keys. So yeah, I think Tara's gone. The bartender stares at you without blinking. Vodka with lime. Just a sec. As he tries to find a bottle behind the bar, you lean in, clear your throat, and say, "Do you have a mini USB cable by any chance?" What the? Nothing. He pours you a shot and rubs on his goatee. He appears as though he desperately wants to say something, but something inside of him is resisting. The dissonance of it all is almost making him collapse, so he decided to take the initiative and sigh. Quite the weather, huh? Someone was killed a couple blocks from here like half an hour ago. What? You take a shot. The warmth spreads down your esophagus, reaches the stomach lining, and makes you clench your left hand into a fist to offset the cutting, pre-ulcerative pain. The cops came by, asked some vague questions, and our boss went to the station to testify or some shit. Can you believe it? Your shaking hand drops a 20 on the bar. Another shot, please. Sure thing. This time he also pours one for himself. You raise your shots in silence. You reach into your pocket for a pack of semi-dry house cigarettes. It takes 5 tries to light one. The bartender slides you an ashtray. Your stomach pain eases, or maybe it's the vodka numbing your pain receptors into submission. What brings you here, by the way? Me? I'm a delivery guy, man. I deliver vacuums and shit. Listen, pour us another one. I do fucking need it. It's been a while since... Are you contagious? Nah, man. It's just this hypothermia thing. I'm as wet as a dog. Well, okay. With a swift motion, he offers you a napkin. You blow 1.5 pounds of yellowish snot into it. They say the victim was Asian. Hate crime or something? I don't know. We have an Asian working here. Japanese fellow. Koji. Cheers. You down another shot with the bartender. His cheeks gain a bit of color, His eyes cloud over with nostalgia. He leans over and whispers, "That Koji, he's like a half-legal bookie or something. Well, it's a casino. Everything here is half-legal. You think he's the one killed?" "Nah, can't be. Simply can't. He wasn't here today." And that's creepy. All that stuff is, like, you know. Yeah, I know. And I need to sit here the rest of my shift. Why? What's the point? There's barely 5 people in the whole casino. Don't they drink? Oh, they do, but they never tip. Fuck them, then. Yeah, fuck them. The bartender runs his finger through the hair on his neck. Are you here to play roulette or something? Nah, I'm here 'cause I got no choice. Missed every tram and my phone's dead, so I can't order a fucking taxi. I can order you a taxi if you want. Ooh. Yeah, let the taxi drive you home. For real? Man, you're a lifesaver. Here's nothing. He waves you away with a smile and calls a taxi company. You slide your fingers down Hans's wallet and fish out 100 marks. Alright, let's drink another one. The last one. The last bottle? 1 shot will suffice. The bartender's eyes widen as he looks at what is probably the biggest pile of tips he's ever seen. He puts on a professional face and quickly hides them under the bar. You down your last shot, slide off the chair, and drunkenly and sloshingly make your way to the taxi outside without saying goodbye. Will we make it? A murky taxi driver with a mustache and a post-acne uneven skin doesn't even pay any attention to your attempts to find a blah blah blah. We've done this already. Oh no! Wait, another... Is someone else killed? This is the exact same scenario, right? Where he's going to get in the cab with us. Oh, what? Wait, I don't understand. Maybe it'll be different because it will be different though, right? Because we're drunk. Hello? Again? Oh. You swallow some bile that rushed into your mouth as Hans assumes the driver's position at the wheel and states casually, "I'm not a killer, boy." "Oh, of course I believe you. Oh, God, fuck, no! Oh, we're getting shot. Did Toivo send you, or was it someone on Koji's side? Oh. You start wriggling in the backseat trying to pull his wallet out of your jeans. Hans cocks the trigger and presses the barrel against your forehead. "You have a death wish, kid?" I just want to show you the wallet." Jesus fucking Christ. You fucking youngsters. You know I could have shot you. Alright, show me the wallet, but do... Oh, this is different then. It slowly. You exhale a wave of fume. I don't understand why we didn't get this option last time then. I wonder. You exhale a wave of fumes of sour, half-digested alcohol. Please don't breathe in my direction ever again. What the fuck did you drink? Vodka? That tracks. Finally, you manage to pry the wallet from your pocket and drop its wet, leathery body in the cup holder. Hans weighs it in his face, in his hand incredulously. A lopsided smile creases his face. Kid, that's not luck. That's destiny. Hans starts the engine. Sorry, kid, but you might have to make a detour on your way home. Unfortunately for you, I have a flight to catch. But could have ended so much worse. I could have killed you. Okay, I wouldn't have killed you. See, they made me. Let's skip the details. It is what it is, and you're part of it, want it or not. It's destiny. You swallow a hefty gulp of acidic saliva and dissociate to the sound of the rain. Your heart feels like it's about to burst out of your ribcage, but the rest of you is strangely calm. After 5 minutes of what feels like the slowest ride of your life, the headlights reveal the silhouettes of a couple of police officers waiting for Hans to stop. Hans meets your eyes in the rearview mirror and frowns. Buckle up, kid. What? Hans convulsively shifts the gearbox and floors it. 15 to 60 presses you into the seat. You grab onto the seatbelt buckle and, in 1.5 milliseconds of clarity, fasten the belt with a satisfying click. You look at your shoes as the speed of the vehicle enters the 3-digit territory. You raise your eyes to the window and see a brick wall. Oh. Oh no. Holy moly, kid! Yells Hans as he frantically turns the steering wheel. The car drifts across the wet asphalt. The taxi slams into the wall sideways, releasing a cloud of brick dust that is immediately washed away by the rain. Do we live because we put our seatbelt on? The left side of the vehicle rises into the air, freezes for a second, and then succumbs to gravity with a plaintive rattle of transmission. The seatbelt digs into your ribcage, and you taste metal. Hans looks at you worriedly, clicks his tongue, and runs into the night without closing the door. You wince as the rain-filled wind blows into the salon. The yellow glares of the streetlights crawl indifferently across your face, refracting for 1,000 times inside the rain pouring down a cracked passenger window that you rest your head on. The rearview mirror gasps its last breath, ponders its situation for a moment, and falls to the floor. Are we alive? Hello? Did we die? Wait. What? What the fuck? Is this like us dying or? Aliens? What the fuck? We got aliened? I wonder if that was the hidden achievement. That was the hidden achievement. There's still 5 more achievements. I don't. Oh, so I know there's a beg for mercy one. I know I can do that. I know how to do that one. I guess I can do that one. I don't understand how we're supposed to get home with the money. Yeah, so we watch the coffee shop. We keep the wallet. We keep the wallet, I think. Yeah, I think we keep the wallet. And then we walk. And then we go in the Titanic. And then we check out the VIP room. Yeah, so we can beg for mercy. Your eyes fill up with unwanted tears. You try to find a spark of compassion in Andreas's glasses. However, the only thing you see are his fingers impatiently tapping on his knee, waiting for an answer. Please, I beg you. I didn't do anything. I'm here. I didn't know, and I don't want to die.
Oh, God, Anton, shut this wimp up.
No way. Obviously, Anton ignores your request, and a crushing liver shot makes you see the world through a red lens of burning, mind-numbing pain. You snivel miserably.
Listen, young man. Hans, Brock, whatever your name is, you're starting to get on my nerves.
Sharp pain impedes your ability to formulate thoughts.
Just tell me, what were you doing in my casino with a fake VIP card and a stack of money not 10 minutes from the killing of my bookie?
I took the pass, along with a wallet, from a German man in a grey trench coat. Anton looks at you, then at the boss with a silent question in his eyes. The old man irritably waves his hands at him.
Go on, please.
At the coffee shop, flat, about an hour ago. Jesus Christ, it hurts. You burp a sour smell of rotten innards. Anton winces.
The twins, have you heard him?
You've already forgotten about their silent presence. Were they not breathing the entire time? Yeah, so we've done... I think this is where he kills us, right?
Have you found any weapons on him?
No, boss.
Then even if he is involved, he's just a... I don't know. And the important thing is I don't really want to. Well, in that case, we probably shouldn't dispose of him.
Oh!
Especially with all these police crawling through the neighborhood.
Think so, boss.
Seems as though the circumstances are working in your favour. Anton, please, would you be so kind as to get this young man out of here?
Oh, interesting. I didn't think begging would do anything. Meaning?
Meaning physically. Just get him off the casino's premises. I don't care what happens next.
My wallet.
Stays here. Well, and his wallet. You can take yours.
You hurriedly collect all of your belongings from the table.
And one more thing. Forget about us. Because we will remember you.
A rush of goosebumps runs through your body as Anton drags you off the couch and out into the web of corridors. You walk through them with deep sadness from the loss of 20 grand. That's too big of an amount to lose in one day. Finally, you see an exit sign and feel a slight relief from the fact that whatever this thing was, it is finally, A loud bang behind your back causes your head to twitch limply as your body crumples onto the ground. The last thing you see is a scarlet stream merrily running across the bumps in the concrete. God damn it. So there's only been one scenario that I've made it home. I don't even... I'll probably call it pretty soon, but I'm trying to like... I'm trying to think if there's like an obvious way... I think I want to take the wallet. But then like... I want the money. There's clearly an ending where you can get home with the money. So I can't get in a taxi. But like... So what are the options here? The options here... Oh, so I can go inside and I can drink and then I can have him not order me a taxi, right? So I can sit at the bar. Oh no, the other option is to go in the VIP room. I think. Yeah, it's let the taxi drive you home or nah, the night is young, check out the VIP room. So... I think this just takes me to this. I mean, I guess not. I guess like, even if I think it's going to be the same, it might not be the same. Yeah, so he takes the... Wait. So we're drunk. You can also go to the... Oh, true. Your body flies 50 feet through the casino floor, at least it felt that way, before it gets stopped by an empty table. An empty glass presses into your backside. You wipe the blood off the edge of your mouth and run your tongue through your teeth. Luckily, you still have a full set. Time to go berserk on this is fucking... Suddenly, the gravity stops working as intended, and you find yourself helplessly suspended by a silent and decisive force. You raise your hands to defend yourself, but there's no subsequent blow. The bouncer simply walks to the casino exit, holding you like a trash bag that is leaking some unknown fluid. The bartender looks at you with admiration. You try to cheer the bouncer up with, "God, you fuck... and you fucking says you fuck," until he throws you into the nearest puddle by the door. You lay there trying to light a thoroughly soaked cigarette. Finally, you succeed. The busy clouds rustle in front of your eyes, showing you occasional glimpses of a starless night sky. Feels so good to be alive. Ah. Some trenchcoat-wearing asshole stumbles over you. I'm so sorry. You don't even acknowledge the man. You just keep laying in the puddle as his steps rhythmically move away until they disappear, and you find yourself dangerously close to hypothermia. You should definitely scrape your body off the sidewalk and throw it into the 10-minute jog to the metro, 10 stations to the south, 3 bus stops and 5 flights of stairs until you reach the door of your apartment, but you gotta smoke just one more cigarette. Wait, we made it home! You arrive home too late, shake off your wet clothes, crawl into the shower, and fall asleep inside the cabin. You wake up stiff as a corpse, touch your seriously swollen jaw, and the memories of the last night radiate outward from the bouncer's blow. Some fucking night. Well, at least You rush to the damp body of a wallet waiting for you on the floor. You open it and count the money. Yeah! We got the money! You would cry if you weren't that dehydrated. You watch the first droplets of what is going to be another devastating storm as you smoke your third cigarette with a cup of coffee. You think to yourself, tomorrow I'm going to quit my job. That's when I realized I don't like my job. Yay! All right, I'll take it. I feel like that's as good as an ending as you're going to get. What an interesting... I really like weird little games like this where you just like... You kind of get a story through different loops. So there's definitely still things we didn't do. I think, yeah, like you said, Raph. There's definitely two things that I can still do. And they're both to do with the police. One of them is get shot by a cop. And the other one is kick a cop. So I guess maybe the only thing I can think of is if we leave the girl's apartment and like don't say anything, maybe we run into the police. And that's kind of how we get those options. Because I don't really think of any other paths that will give us anything different. But I feel like that's a pretty good... place to stop on. Decent life goals, to be honest. I mean, should we? I mean, fuck it. All right, you know what? Now I'm curious. So what did I do to get there? Oh, so I think we leave immediately. And we go into the Titanic. Yeah, this is when we meet Tara. We go to... Oh, we can also just leave. But well, let's go to Tara's place first. Get dressed and fuck off. Yeah, let's do that. Quickly and silently, you pull on your warm jeans, hop inside your quasi-dry sneakers, and put on your heartbreakingly wet jacket. You say something resembling a goodbye and run outside. I don't answer for anybody's mental condition. I'm my own person. People cannot save each other, and from every situation you ultimately get out yourself. This chain of thoughts flies through your brain in quick succession as you run down a flight after a flight of stairs. To your delight, a storm dialed back to irregular rain. A couple blocks down, police lights throw blue reflections all over the neighborhood. Did someone get killed or something? Nah, there'd be an ambulance if that was the case. You lower your hood, turn towards the metro station, and walk right into a pale man wearing a grey... No, a soaked wet white trench coat. Hey, kid. Hello? You half state, half ask cautiously. It's an awful nice jacket you've got there. Perchance you want to trade it for my trench? I'm sorry? A barter, you know? Are you kidding me? I'm dead serious, kid. Love the jacket. I can even give you some money on top. How about 100 marks? Shit, I mean, it's not worth that much. The man pulled... Oh, so this is probably why we're going to get fucking questioned by the police, isn't it? Because we have his jacket on. The man pulled out 100, and your field of vision instantly narrowed into a tunnel. Your mind blocked out everything on the periphery, focusing only on the shining bill like a guiding star. Ew, look at his nails. You may have even drooled a bit, but you were in no state to notice that. Of course, sure, I mean, why not? Hastily, you pull off your wet jacket and grab the treasured banknote. Ew. A man smiles and hands you his extremely soaked trench coat. The normal question's like, why the fuck would he do that? Is he criminal on the run? Yes. We're dismissed by pure, unadulterated greed, and you head towards the metro with the stride of a man unburdened by earthly problems. Oh! By the entrance to the metro station, a young policeman, deriving a great deal of pleasure from an unfiltered cigarette, raises his rapidly widening eyes on you and distorts his face with a grimace that you've never been greeted with before. You cautiously slow your pace. He unholsters his gun and points it straight at you. What the fuck? Your ID, please. He yells with genuine fear. You reach inside your inner pocket for the wallet as your face is illuminated by 2 consecutive flashes. The sounds of shots trembled through your eardrums, leaving nothing but a high-pitched ringing behind. A sudden weakness in your limbs makes you stagger, but your hand keeps fishing for the wallet. 2 more shots pierce right through her and stop somewhere inside your ribcage. Oh. You awkwardly fall down the sidewalk, still trying to find the bloody wallet. Must have left it in my old jacket. You think, before fading to black. It is him! I swear it is! Fuck, Serge. Why the fuck would you think that? He's fucking blonde and definitely not over 40. Oh lord, what have I killed him! Listen, he's still breathing. Don't panic. The ambulance is like 2 blocks away, so he might still pull through. You haven't killed him yet. So far you've only made a bunch of holes in him. This is not a joke. Oh, who the fuck's laughing? You didn't make it home. Alright, well this is fine, because I wanted the last thing I did to kick a cop, so I think we follow everything up to... We go inside. I think this is also somewhere we can leave and just go to the metro station. And Nutria are not afraid of water. It's getting late. I got a motor. How long is it to the station from here? Like 5 minutes max. Let's drink one more for the road. Filled with the jolly calories of vodka, you bolt outside. The rain is pouring down so hard, as if it wants to knock you down, but nothing can stop the real gangster. In less than a minute, you cover this pesky distance between you and the metro. Near the station, there's nobody in sight. Not even any... Oh, so yeah, we're gonna run into the police again. But we're probably gonna be drunk this time, so we're gonna sass them. Okay. You smile the biggest smile of your life and walk towards the subway booth, praying they won't find a reason to fuck with you. The prayer works, and you reach the scrawniest grey-faced clerk in the city. Oh, interesting. I guess we don't look shifty, because we're just drunk. One token, please! You say as you pull out your wallet and shake a single 50 pfennig coin out of it. Oh, because we don't have the wallet, do we? It's 65 pfennigs. Lisps the clerk. He then sneezes and trumpetly snorts into the rigid napkin. Yeah, so we argue with him. Oh, why don't you shut your ugly trap, you slimy cunt? Don't you be rude to me. Yeah, I will tell the policeman over there to take you away, I will. You think you're so tough? I've seen tougher. Oh, young man, you have no idea what kind of trouble you've gotten yourself. You look at the dim lights reflecting in the eyes of the clerk with disgust. He seems to have gotten so overstimulated that he physically cannot stop yapping. With an innocuous smile, you turn around and walk towards the turnstiles without interrupting the never-ending squeals. Placing your hands on them, you prepare to cross this whole neighborhood out of your memory, but a gnarled hand with yellowish nails falls on your shoulder. Sarah, did you put the token in? Asks an old, trembling voice behind your back. How did I miss him? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. However, it didn't come through. Would you mind checking your asshole for it? You push yourself off the ground, hoping to fly above the turnstile, away from the clutch of the security guard, but another, meatier hand falls on your other shoulder, stomping you back into the marble of the floor. Listen, kid. You turn around, the excess adrenaline mixed with vodka short-circuits your brain, and you deliver a devastating kick right between the legs of... Good ending! Please. Officer. Needless to say, you didn't make it home. Good ending. Incredible. All right. Well, we got the good ending, so there is that. All right, perfect. That's it. That is the whole game. Or at least though I have all the achievements. So I guess we did put like a story together. but not really, because like I don't understand what like what Hans's kind of motivation was. Like what was the name they gave? Like Toivo? Was Toivo maybe like one of the people in the VIP room? Maybe the German guy. Oh, so the German guy was head of security, right? Maybe he was investigating the VIP room. Interest. Like, I still don't 100% know, like, exactly what happened. And then there was an alien. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. It's something you don't get confirmed because it's not your problem. True. We are just trying to get home. Yeah, I guess it's just like an insight into kind of like you are like an ancillary character in like a major event in the city that night. You don't really need to know. Here's some breadcrumbs. Here's what happened and how it affects people, but you don't necessarily know why it happened. Cool game, fun game. Hell yeah. All right. Well, either way, I'm gonna call it a day. I like that. Yeah, honestly, like I really do like. I feel like I've played a few games like that recently. I'm trying to think like what else. Even like No, I'm Not a Human kind of has a similar vibe, where you kind of put together things through like repeated playthroughs. I think it's a cool vibe. Owie, what's up? Hello. I think it's a cool vibe and I enjoyed it a lot. I really do like little games like that where you just can kind of like play through them. And it's like it's not crazy deep and you're going to beat it in like one playthrough, and that's cool. There's actually, so I think what I'm going to play tomorrow is like, I don't know if it's similar. I don't think it is. It's a game called where's it gone? Oh, it's a game called The Long Reach. This one looks more like it's like some of the descriptions are pixel gore. Really good spooky vibes. Apparently it's just like a short like horror kind of RPG game. But again, I'm going into it like pretty blind. I genuinely don't even know how it ended up in my Steam library. I don't remember buying it. I don't remember buying it. Will Steam tell me when I bought something? Moonhunters is like that. Will Steam tell me? Oh, you bought that? Oh, maybe it's in Raf's. Oh, you're so right. Raf bought it. It's a Raf game. It says from your Steam family library. Wow. Okay. Well, Raf bought it. It's a Raf game. We're playing a Raf game tomorrow. Why did you buy it? I don't. Yeah. I don't. It's 2018, so it's like fairly old. I wonder. Everything about it seems cool though. There's a couple of games like that. There's also a game called Indica that I own and I want to play. There's apparently like a super weird kind of narrative horror-y game. 2018 is old now. Unfortunately, 2018 is old now. At least as far as games. That's depressing, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is going to be the vibe for the next couple of weeks. I'm just going to play this kind of game. I'm pretty sure all the I'm on observation duty games are on sale at the moment. Don't age me like that. What do you mean don't age you like that? All right? I'm the worst victim here. Leave me alone. But yeah, I think I'm just going to play weird. Did I? Oh, so because I think we discussed the I'm on observation duty games, right? Because was it the third one that like people didn't like? That was a first person or something? Because I can see that 4 is in my library, so I clearly bought 4 at some point. But I think all the others are on sale at the moment. If I play Moonhunters, I'm pretty sure I watched you play Moonhunters. That's kind of like that's like a loopy game, right? Something like that. Like you play. Is it kind of like Rogue Legacy? I'm in the mood to play weird, spooky narrative games, I guess, right now. So I have a couple. I have a couple that was got like honestly, what I was probably gonna do is just like play through them and off stream, and kind of like upload them in like parts to my YouTube while I was away. But I don't know if I have the patience to do that. I mean, that's sounds like less effort than streaming, to be fair. It's kind of like a lore roguelite. Cool. I think I own it. I think I own it and you own it. I think it's in my library twice. So. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm going to play the Long Reach tomorrow, but I also might just play Observation Duty. It's a coin flip. One of them, certainly. Hell yeah. We're gaming. We are gaming. Because I don't know if anyone would watch. I don't know, though, because I uploaded like my full Omori playthrough to YouTube when I was away. People did seem to watch that, which is confusing. Because those, I didn't even try and break it up. like the YouTube videos were like 8 hours long. Which is pretty funny. But it still got like more views than none, which was surprising to me. So maybe I will do that. Maybe I don't know. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. Sorry, I'm just like I'm stuck in the post-game limbo. But I am gonna go. There's no time for Anna Gesser, alright? It's Sunday night. You guys must have plans, right? I'm just gonna I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Let's just raid Muldummy, because her art is really fun. Alright. You're working late because you're a singer? I'm working late because... wait, no? Wait, what? Why? What? What? You don't realize how dusty you are. It's Yorite's birthday? Wait, is Yorite streaming? I don't see them online. Huh? Are they streaming? Did they like just go live or something? I don't think they're streaming. Maybe they finished? Yorite? No, they usually stream late. I don't have them on my raid list. Let's see. No. Oh, so they're on... I don't think they are. Alright. Okay, well, I'm going to raid Muldummy then. Alright. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Post-cop punt clarity. Have a good night, everybody. Go be nice to Muldummy. Her art's awesome. She has like a really cool Full Metal Alchemist piece of art. She has a Furby fortune teller art that we have in our house. It's very cool. All right. Good night. Bye.
Can we get